So we're getting mic'd up here. Showtime!
Oh my goodness.
I'm about to go on stage. Good morning, Chicago. I firmly believe that the fact that so many of us are in pain is because we know there's something wrong in the world. We know that things aren't right. We know that we're living in chaos, but what are we doing? We're numbing ourselves. We're numbing ourselves so we don't have to feel it. And if we can't feel it, then we think we have an excuse not to stand up and do anything about it. So many of us are silenced. Silenced within, trapped in our own bodies, trapped in our own minds, afraid to say how we're really feeling. And the work I do, I have full belief in the power of human potential, in the power of every single human being to live the life they want to live. Happiness is a choice, and it's your responsibility to make yourself happy. So how do we do this? We go within. So we need to get quiet. We need to listen to our inner guidance system that is always speaking to us. This inner guidance system is there. It's screaming at you. It's telling you what's right and what's wrong. All of these 5 A's are really important. For me, the first step to change is awareness. We can't change anything until we become aware of it. But this is usually the step where everyone stops, okay? Because what happens when we become truly aware with an open and curious mind of who and where we are, you're going to see things that are not so nice, right? You're going to see those aspects of your personality that you've been trying to push aside for a very long time. You can't change anything until you get really honest with yourself, until you really take a hard look at your habits, your choices, how you show up in the world. You cannot change unless you get real with yourself. The opposite of addiction is connection. And what are we as a society today? We are the most disconnected society at the moment. We are a disconnected people. We're disconnected from ourselves, we're disconnected from each other, and we're disconnected from Mother Nature. And what happens when people get disconnected? They get lonely, they look for pain relief, and they self-soothe. And they self-soothe with external things, trying to fill a void that can only be filled by spending time with yourself and bringing presence, compassion, and awareness into your life. We need to live more consciously to make a difference in our own lives and that of others. Self-care is in danger of becoming a little narcissistic in the world right now. Everything is about me, 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 me. But the reason we go within and we connect within is so that we can connect with other people as well. We're here to help other people. We're not just here to help ourselves, but we can't help other people if we're completely disconnected from ourselves. I always bring it back to awareness, to remind us that it's the greatest agent for change. The only way we can know our emotional triggers, embrace our intuition, practice self-discipline, and most importantly, set boundaries for ourselves, is if we are aware and present of who we are and how we're living and how we're showing up in the world. There is no other way to change unless you get to know yourself. The only relationship that you will ever have in this life that's constant is the one with yourself. Every other relationship will come and go. Your partners, your parents, your children. So does it not make sense to work on the most important relationship first? But we have to integrate those parts of us. We have to sit with them. We have to feel them. We have to live through them. And therefore we need to accept all of who we are. All of who we are. Everybody has a light and a dark side. Life works best when we're not swimming upstream. When we wake up and we go with the flow. When we're not always pushing and forcing. Force means that we're out of alignment with ourselves. We're not connected to who we really are. We're not connected to our true essence. So surrender and allow.